What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. This is the Instant Reaction Misery Monday. Misery in Missouri as the Commanders fall to the Kansas City Chiefs 28-7. 28-7. We'll see if we can get some other people in here shortly. Ryan, stand by. But yeah, a little bit different. Normally we go on the we're just gonna go. All right. We can, kind of have the essence of the old format, but instant reactions. Phil.
Fuck this team. No, seriously. Seriously. I come on here and I try to give, this objective analysis of things where it's like, no, okay, you do this, you do that, you could do this. And Lord knows how many times tonight, Steve, that I put in our little game thread, hey, Steve, what did I say? This worked. Oh, what did I say about this? Not working. And what? The things I said work. Things I say don't. Why am I able to see this? Why are Steve and Dev able to see things? And an entire coaching staff and 53 players can't.
Yo, no say, man. It's like I said.
Dan Quinn. All right, let's start at the top. Dan Quinn. You came out and said defense is never going to play that bad again. And for one half, you were right. Did you forget to put that asterisk in there that defense will never play this bad again for one half? Did you forget to tell us that part?
We look good for a half.
Hell yeah, we look really good.
Not good enough.
We left about 3 scores on the board.
Well, I mean, look, let's face it. Matt Gay cost us points all season, and now by him being injured, he cost us points. Guy cost us points because he didn't play, and we couldn't trot the new kicker out there who barely made an extra point. But I understand we had to have somebody kick the damn ball.
I know the amount of times they went for it on fourth down. I was like, they don't trust this dude. And I get it. Right.
But where is the sense of urgency, the sense of, oh my God, this season's slipping away from us, the sense of, man, we gotta go out here and be sharper, play harder, play smarter. And I'm talking about from the coaching staff on down to whoever, the practice squad guys. There's none of that with this team. They just show up and they're like, all right, we're gonna go through the motions, and hey, maybe we'll land a punch or two, but generally we're just gonna stop punches with our head for 60 minutes. Just getting punched in the head over and over and over again. I'm sick of this. This team was too good last year. You're playing like not. You still got to put up better effort than this. And you know what? Side note. Hey, NFL, tell your officials, all right? The Chiefs are already good enough. They don't need all this goddamn protection.
It's actually been sliding over to Philly lately, but I was not surprised that it went back to the Kansas City Chiefs. They had that for a while. Then you saw Philly getting.
Well, you got to understand, they got to do a slide over to the Kansas City Chiefs tonight because us losing helps the Eagles.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I swear to God, if they were to blow this thing up tomorrow, fire everybody, cut 53 players, and cut the entire coaching staff, and just say we are going to forfeit the rest of this season, I would not be mad. Because after watching this game, it makes it become just such a really tedious process for me to think, I got to go back out here and watch this again for 10 more weeks.
Right.
You sure do. But listen, when you got Jayden, you always have a chance. I think we can stand.
No, you don't. Not with this team the way they're playing right now. No.
We score more than 7 points with Jayden, bro.
We absolutely score more than 7 points with Jayden.
Oh, we scored 10?
More than 7.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. At least you feel like you got a chance when Jayden's out there. Nothing against Mariota. He's a backup quarterback, but he's doing his job. But
I mean, let me ask you something. What does Jayden do tonight that Mariota doesn't? Does he go out and run the routes for Jalen Lane and return punts for him? That guy's got limp dicks for fingers. Jesus Christ. And I even said this. People were telling me we didn't need to pay Terry because we drafted Jalen Lane. And I told people, you don't understand this.
I think that was like 2 people. I don't recall many people saying he was what round was he in? Like a 5th round pick? I don't even remember.
Third round,
fourth.
You're right. He's got dicks for fingers.
I don't care. I don't care. If the fact that those words came out of someone's lips,
him and Chris Moore,
seriously,
both got stone hands. He's only
deserve a shit franchise because they're the ones who make shit observations like that. And you got people like us who live and breathe this team like everyone else, but we got jobs to go to tomorrow, and we're going to do this here for you because we love you guys and we love this team. And I don't know why it feels like I'm in a constantly abusive relationship. And you know what? Last year was that time where the abusive spouse is nice to you and actually, has sex with you once in a while. And now they're back to completely ignoring you, cheating on you, taking all your money and telling you how much of a piece of shit you are and just abusing you. I swear to God, it's been a constant thing with this franchise for 30 fucking years. I am so sick and tired of it. At some point, when does it break our way for more than one magical season?
I don't know.
When?
I think it goes to show you that last year all the chips fell our way last year. All the luck fell our way. We had a murderer's row of shitty quarterbacks that we took advantage of. And this year it's just the normal NFL. And we are not a good team. And for people to think that we are a good team, I don't know what to tell you. You have, a different view on this team than we were all optimistic before the season started.
I'm going to sit here and listen to people tell me that Jordan McGee is going to be the savior of this goddamn defense. That dude can't catch. He can't cover a bed with a blanket.
He couldn't catch herpes at the bunny ranch, bro.
What's up, Tim? Says
that's Jalen Lane can't catch, and Zach Ertz too. Jesus, that guy suddenly manages to drop a key pass every game, and I got same thing with Jalen Lane, and then. Fucking Jordan McGee. No, we should bench the Hall of Famer Bobby Wagner because Jordan McGee. And all I saw a dude do is get cooked in coverage by everyone he was covering. And what did I hear about? What did someone tell me? Well, he's in on tackles. Cool. He's with a bunch of other people. He can be around the ball, but is he making any plays? No. All right. This is why the guy couldn't get on the field for God knows how long. Yes, I understand he was injured at the beginning part of last year. But ever since then, he hasn't been able to find the spot on the field consistently. Why? Because he's only good in little spurts. He can blitz pretty well.
I think people are just like, it can't get any worse. So why not try something new? That's why I was like, fuck, put Cam Madrano in. I know he's faster than Bobby Wagner. He might not be smarter. At least he'll be faster.
Hey, Lane, what's the name?
You just want to make this more miserable for me for the next 10 weeks.
Louisville was a liability, bro. That motherfucker was so out of position a bunch of times, man. He was running off. He was letting dudes run behind him. That's a couple times Wagner passed the ball to me. Didn't even watch the dude go behind him.
Are you talking about Tyler Owens?
No, I'm talking about him too, but Louisville too.
Oh, Louisville. They said Louisville. Yeah.
Tyler Owens is garbage. That's another one. I swear to God, we get these hype beasts.
It's the preseason.
The diamond in the rough who's going to be the next Hall of Fame player, and they never pan out.
Kent Body's not doing so hot. What's up, Justin? We score 14 and 21. Jayden. I think that's probably all right. We probably have 2 more scores with Jayden. At least I feel like we had that opportunity. Doesn't mean they don't score more, but
does he fumble punts? I mean, does he not fumble the punt the 1 yard line?
Kick off.
Yeah.
Kick off, whatever.
Even more egregious, honestly.
That was terrible. That was
a 30 and 5 pass right in his hands.
Yeah. Fucking Jalen Penis hands, dog. Jalen Penis fingers.
I don't know what was worse, the interception off Debo's face mask or the Jalen Lane bobble on the one. Probably the bobble on the one.
Yeah, because you can get lost in the lights. Kelsey
Lane bobbling funds. Debo bouncing balls off his face mask that are right in his hands.
I mean, I know what he tried to do. He tried to turn our field before he even had the ball.
What about Cosme and what about Cosme?
Cosme blocking air? Cosme blocking the
Basically, it looks like Connerly didn't do the right thing on that play. They're saying,
dude. No,
like,
Connolly had 2 people on him. Sam Cosme looked back and said, "I got the middle linebacker." He thought the middle linebacker was going to blitz. He turned left, and there's 2 guys on Connolly. Like, I don't see that's Connolly's fault. I think that's a
It's
blown.
not. That was
that's a
told.
Cosme.
Even the commentator said that one was on Cosme. And I originally said Wiley because I didn't realize Cosme was playing because I thought Cosme was hurt.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I just thought Wiley was playing because I had
the
my
pain even play today.
Dan
Motherfucker
Snyder
got
syndrome.
neutralized.
No, Dan Snyder syndrome. This started during Jack Kent Cook. Okay. This team has been maddeningly inconsistent and mediocre since 1993. Dan Snyder didn't buy his team until 1999. This goes back to the end of Jack
consistently
Kent
bad,
time,
bro.
and then it goes to Snyder, and now it's leaking into Harris.
Consistently bad.
Listen, like, we got a quarterback. That's all that matters for right
that
now.
That motherfucker gonna be here in 2 years.
You know what I mean? That's one thing we never had throughout that whole tenure you talked about.
3 more seasons after this one, he'll go to another team.
Possibly so. But I want to enjoy the 3 years while he's here. We'll see what happens.
No, well, we're constantly competing for top 5 picks, and then everybody wants to pick the wrong one. We get them, and they suck.
Yeah, draft's a crapshoot, man. I don't know about some of these picks now. Let Adam Peters cook. We were all about it, but we're seeing. I don't know on some of these guys, man. I don't know.
I wanted to give Connerly so much credit, and honestly, I mean, he earned it in the fact that he had to face just absolute murderers.
Oh, he had the best passers in the league up against him. The Michael Parsons, the Marcus Lawrence, the who else am I rattling off here?
Cosby.
Do you know who looks
Crosby?
Do you know who looked
Parsons? Michael Parsons.
Yeah.
Brandon Coleman filling in for
Tunsil.
Looked pretty decent tonight.
And that one's gonna hurt too if Tunsil's gonna be out for a little while with a hamstring. That's gonna hurt.
Doesn't hurt me because if Coleman plays the way he did tonight, I'm fine because none of that pressure was coming off the left edge.
It's funny though, like maybe being out for a while, you lose your bad habits. Like when I don't play golf for a while,
maybe he should have never been kicked inside the guard.
There was just no room for him anywhere else.
Chris Paul outright beat him out.
Oh yeah, and what round did we draft Brandon Coleman in? Second?
Third.
Nah,
I don't remember. Second or
third rounder. No, he was a fourth rounder.
Fifth. He might be a fourth or fifth rounder.
Okay. Either way.
Why is it always whenever someone asks what round when they drafted in, our default answer is third.
6, 7.
It ain't second anymore.
6, 7.
It ain't second. Ryan says, I'm with you, man. Fuck Phil. Stop being right. What's up, Gregory? This team fucking blows. 3-5 now. Brandon, can the Commanders at least get some good picks, or does someone else?
Man, we're already talking about the draft.
It's too early yet, man. I ain't in mock draft season yet.
Yeah.
But we do got the Seattle Seahawks Sunday Night Football, so we got a short week. Sunday Night Football on a short week.
Jayden probably won't play. It's no way he plays. I think
you don't think so.
We're gonna lose that one.
I don't think he plays.
5-3.
I don't know, man. I feel like he might.
I don't think he plays.
I don't want to do this for another 10.
Yes, I think you put McLaurin on IR, dog.
Well, did he for sure re-injure the quad? I know he was around him.
I don't think it's it looks like he was.
I think you got to put him on IR.
He had his helmet back on, like he wanted to go back in.
Right. And I'm hoping it was just precautionary. Like
you can't go every week thinking
this game is out of reach.
Put him on IR till it heals completely. This kind of healing thing ain't working. Put it on IR till it heals completely, bro.
I mean,
every week he gonna be re-aggravating that thing, and then we got to wonder if he's gonna play this week. Just put him on IR.
Could have put him on IR the first time.
Yeah, shut him down.
Everybody, no, man. If the man could go.
He can't go, obviously.
And you know what? Anybody. If you got a little tweaked hammy or something like that, but you can still go, you go. That's your punishment for the ass way you've been playing all season.
Nah, you
go out there, and if your career gets lost because of that, that's on you.
No, it ain't on you.
Phil's wishing injury on these
$30 million you got to pay him. He needs to get that thing taken care of.
No, because you know what? Terry came back and was making plays, and then he got hurt again. But he was making plays.
Every time he make a play, he's gonna get hurt. I guess. Last two times,
you can't fault because when he's out there, he's trying to do something.
Last two times he made plays, he got hurt.
Is he considered injury prone now? I'm just joking.
Yeah, every time he makes a play, he gets
wait till
hurt.
Twitter tomorrow.
All of a sudden, I know. Just like Jayden Daniel is injury prone.
I don't think it applies to me. Whenever you get 30 years old, it don't mean you get injured. Gets injured immediately. That's like SpongeBob. 5 plays later.
Tia DQ said DQ needs to stop going for downs and take the field goals. There must have been something with that kicker. Like he just signed today.
Well, one of those field goals was going to be like 58 yards.
The first one, I get it, but one of them was going to be like a 37-yarder. I'm like,
yeah, but we're down 2 touchdowns.
You know that analytics said that they should have gone for it on that,
on the shorter one,
and
they did go for it, didn't they?
Yeah. But the analytics guide says you go for it on that.
Well, I knew they had no respect for us when they went for it on their own like 35-yard line, and they got the first down on 4. I knew they had no respect for our defense. But the defense played well
with a fake leg.
And hey, we didn't curse out Lattimore. Lattimore did not have a terrible game. He had an interception. Kind of like Lattimore, like Mikey's, and kind of fell in his hands.
And our safeties were ass tonight. Jesus, Savage can't tackle. Savage allowed a touchdown pass to Kelsey, which God, they were teeing that one up. Oh, he's 1 away from tying the franchise record. Yeah. He's 1 away from tying the franchise record. He's 1 away from tying the franchise record. Oh, he finally got it. Oh my God, he's so great. Oh, that's so unexpected.
And to picture Taylor Swift.
Brandon says Seahawks D-line looks crazy. I think they're number 1 run defense. Well, shit, we're gonna look at them Thursday. The problem is when Jayden's not in the game, we don't really have a scary run attack, and I think this is a run first team. There's no threat of Mariota can run, but there's no threat of him running. So
he takes off, man.
He does take off. He's not bad.
You know what, Gregory Ertz has got to go.
Yeah, Ertz. This is probably one of the worst games. And you said it in the chat, Phil. He's dropping a pass almost every game.
Yeah,
and they're crucial.
I think he might be a guy we sell. Are we sellers now?
Yak, Ben Sinnott,
and John Bates. Sellers?
They both did it today.
What? They're both better blockers too.
Are we sellers? It's only 2 weeks to trade deadline. Are we sellers?
The only person I was thinking of was Deron Payne because he's the only one that really has.
No. A lot of these guys on 1-year deals. Like somebody can use Wagner. Somebody can use Von Miller. Somebody can use
a contender who's going to try to win.
Right.
We're so thin because of injury. If we do that, we've got to go pick up just guys off the street just to round out a roster.
That's what needs to happen. That's probably what's going to happen, Phil.
So Zach Ertz has before this game, he had 5 drop passes, Phil. So I think he had 1 today, right?
Yeah,
if not 2, 1 for sure. So now he has 6.
8 games.
So 6.
Get off the field.
That's crazy.
Get off the field.
Greg said, "Get Terry's ass healthy and trade his ass." At some point, if he keeps getting injured, they just need to shut him down.
What happened to Debo? He just disappeared after that bop.
He had one other.
He had a reverse. That lane.
He got targeted. He got targeted one more time, and then we didn't hear from him again.
What was Robbie chosen at, dog?
They cut him. They made room for they had to make room for right.
Some of these other guys.
That's what I'm saying. At the position you've been so thin at, why would you cut Chosen, who clearly I feel played better than Chris Moore?
Everyone on the team that day.
Yeah. And where's Treylon Burks at? It can't be any worse than what we're getting now.
Treylon Burks is ass too.
He's probably better than Chris Moore at this point. Hell, he might be better than Jalen Lane at this point. We don't know. Jalen Lane hasn't done anything impressive outside the 1 punt return. I think he had 1 solid catch.
Yeah, that catch,
But that's it, man. Like at some point, just try shit. Try some shit. I don't care what it is. Just try something.
Why? I mean, I'm glad that Luke McCaffrey's starting to get more playing time.
Luke played well. Started out the game with the 38-yard return. Then he had that long toe tap for the first down. Great catch by Luke.
Catch. That's a good catch by McLaurin too.
Yeah, Jacob Martin had a sack in the first half. Played very well. Chris, you know what?
We got intercepted by a dude
Nick Nichols. Nick Nichols was probably the most solid player on offense. If I had to really pick someone, I mean,
who would have thought? Who saw that coming? Dog, talking about things you didn't forecast. Guy being the 3rd down back.
I look. I've been on the McNichols train. I've long said I preferred McNichols over Rodriguez.
Yeah. I was the other way. I was a C-Rock.
But third down back, though.
But not as a third down back. I thought he would be like he'd be one or two. Or he'd
no, I thought out of all the guys in this backfield that he was the one who should be playing on third downs because we knew he can catch the ball.
Yeah, but usually a third down back is fast. He's not fast. He's strong.
He's shifty.
I don't know. Reeves, you see Reeves' athletic ratings and stuff they put in the chat. Oh my God, he ran like a 4.6. He was listed as poor speed, poor size.
Yeah,
he's got to be one of the. Is he the fastest guy on our team?
He be chasing people down. I don't know.
Reeves takes decent angles. That's all that punt return experience.
Yeah,
that motherfucker make a bonehead play every game too, though.
Yeah, Noah Brown was a mistake.
Noah Brown was a huge mistake.
Why? The wrong kid died. Aaron says, man, wide receiver issues for one plenty out there. Terry was balling, Debo nowhere to be found. Lane is a bum. Luke needs more touches. Ertz is done. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Ertz isn't coming back.
Ben Sinnott's catch tonight is exactly what I expect to see from him.
Just catch it and run forward.
Get him out there for about 6 to 8 yards and let him run.
22 yards. Boom. Right out the gut. Done. And then Bates's was
both of them
22 yards.
Yeah.
One catch, 22 yards.
Yeah, both of them look very Chris Cooley-esque. And I hate to say it, I know, here's the thing. Everybody in this fan base loves to talk about Jordan Reed because Jordan Reed was a pure receiving tight end.
There's only one.
All right. Me being someone who's a little bit more traditionalist now, he likes his tight ends to play. I like tight ends who can block and can be receiving threats. That's why I always say Chris Cooley was a better tight end than Jordan Reed because Chris Cooley could do all the things that a tight end could do, needs to do well.
Yeah.
So Ben Sinnott definitely reminds me of Cooley. It's a consistent target. It's somebody that you can use as a safety valve, get him out there, let him do it. Bates can catch the ball. Bates had he went through college and had one drop in 4 years. Ertz can't even go 4 quarters without a drop anymore.
Man, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy.
Father Time waits for no one, dog.
Yeah. DQ still having communication issues. I for sure saw it at the goal line when Bobby Wagner, they were in a zone. A handoff zone. I forget the proper terminology, but anyways, you could clearly see Bobby Wagner handed that guy off, and Tyler Owens, he almost went. He sat there for a second, and then he looked over, and then he just took off towards Bobby Wagner. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And then that's when the touch. I forget who called the touchdown. That was it. Was it Kareem Hunt or someone called the touchdown right in front of him?
It was Hunt.
And I was like, "You left your assignment. Like, what are you doing?" Yeah, Owens has no idea what he's doing. We really can't get any better than Tyler Owens?
He should start. I've been hearing for 3 weeks now.
He's got like 3. He gave up probably gave up 3 of those touchdowns. Tyler Owens. Tyler Owens gave up 2 or 3 of those touchdowns, I think, right?
Basically. People get so hyped because a guy makes a play in camp. And it's like,
that's what we do.
Have we not learned? You would think we would have learned with Marcus Mason, Colt Brennan, the dude McMillan or whatever that was a wide receiver that everyone got really excited about that didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Simi Cobb. I know all the names. Nehemiah Broughton. All the names of guys who looked great in training camp and didn't do nothing. Barely made rosters if they ever did. All right. That's what these guys are. Stop with the hype beasting.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we cut Chosen today.
That was stupid.
Yeah, today we cut him.
That sure was stupid.
Ryan says Treylon Burks hurt.
Cut him.
Yeah. Still baffling. Yep. Aaron says depth at receiver, linebacker, DB, tight end is terrible. Yeah, I beat Aaron 120.9 to 116.9, 4 points. Hopefully, if there's no score adjustments, it stays. Dev just disappeared.
I mean, at least I stomped the shit out of Ryan Elias. There was that.
Yeah, yeah, Sinnott whiffed on that one block. They got Bill blown up, and then he came back next play with that 20-yard run. But the man, I think he's caught every pass that's been thrown to him. I don't think he's missed the ball this year. Come on, Dev. Where you going?
His device isn't connected for whatever reason.
Yeah.
His cam's off.
Oh,
there he is.
All right, there you go. Well, I think we were trying to get Ryan in here. Ryan wanted to share something with us. So Ryan, I'm gonna send you the link, buddy. Go ahead and join whenever you can, man.
I'm really like, I got angry. If we had gotten blown out from the start, I would have just sat there and just be like, well, this sucks. But it's the fact that you showed me you can do it, and then you took that away from me.
You got a little
You showed me
teased,
you could, and you took it away from me. You took it away from them.
Or the better team just made adjustments, and we did not make adjustments, and that's how the rest of the game went. I think it's probably that. Yes, 7-7 first half. They adjusted. I don't think we did. We look like the exact same team. They just figured it out. Oh.
No, we didn't, because we didn't even play the same defense.
Storm here, net issues. Okay. Gotcha, Dev. Gotcha.
All right, Dev's having internet issues. But anyway, no, here's the weird thing. We went away from what was working. We stopped doing the things we were doing in the first half.
Yeah. We do need Jordan Reed type. Those are hard to come by, though. They're hard to find.
Fuck Jordan.
They're hard to find. Unless you trade for Kyle Pitts.
We need a Jordan Reed. No, we need a tight end who can block.
Yeah, those guys are just one trick ponies. They're good, but you do need someone to block.
Travis Kelce, all right.
He can do both.
Criticism of Travis Kelce, who gets to have sex with the most expensive piece of plywood in the history of mankind. He can block.
Gronkowski could block too.
Gronkowski could block.
Tony Gonzalez could block too. Antonio Gates could block too. All them dudes could do both.
I need a tight end one who can block and catch. Yes, I do not need a Jordan Reed. Because Jordan Reed couldn't block someone on Twitter, okay? Let's be honest.
Yeah. He says we need a retype tight end and keep Bates. We'll be playing for a top
we're going to run two tight ends as our base set now.
When Cliff runs two tight ends, man, it's usually a run. He rarely passes out of two tight ends, which is
that
weird.
I don't understand because he has tight ends who can catch the ball.
Yeah, if I'm a defense, I'm queuing in on that. If I see two tight ends, it's probably going to be a run play. Like mix it up, change something. I don't know. Tim said we need dynamic De'Ami Brown.
Angry.
I'm in a.
I need De'Ami Brown on this team. Like I need an asshole on my elbow. Okay, right there, an asshole.
I'm in a fantasy league that's 20 teams, and it's like your roster is like 25 people. It's so thin. I have De'Ami Brown, and I can't drop him because there's literally no one. He gets me like 200 points a game. It's a crazy scale. But he's literally done nothing. Receivers normally get about 1,500 points. He's getting me like 200 points a game. Like, come on, man. And now he's injured. So there's the dynamicism for you, which is why we need to get.
Is he doing dynamic injury recovery?
We predictable. I don't know. I think Cliff will be gone anyways at the end of this year, man. People are saying he might go back to college.
Doubt that.
But I don't know why NFL
time doing recruiting.
Yeah, why wouldn't I'm sure an NFL team would look at the teams now. Who already fired their coach? Someone already got fired. Tennessee already got fired. He would have Cam Ward, which might not be a bad fit. And there'll be plenty more firings. I mean, Aaron Glenn will survive a year. I don't know. We need to get rid of everything, not just wide receiver. Wasn't there an issue before last season with this offense being predictable? So, yes, but I think we kind of broke those tendencies. The issue was his top wide receiver, the X, would always line up on the left side. And I think when the math came out last year, Terry did line up on the left side 65, 70%. So it stayed consistent. That's his one flaw is he keeps his main receiver on one side of the field. That's his predictable. And then this year, I would say, we've talked about this before, Phil. At that times, we know when the run's coming. We know when it's been predictable. So if we know it, well, I don't know. Based off Phil's opening monologue, if we see it, that doesn't mean they see it. Even though you would think if we can see it, they should be able to see it.
You would think because if we see it, then y'all definitely should be seeing it.
Yeah. Hey Ryan, I sent you the link on your Facebook. I don't know if you got it. If you
that's okay. I mean, we'll just go ahead. We'll fire Cliff and then we'll start all over with Jayden with a new offensive coordinator, and then that guy will suck. Then we'll get another offensive coordinator.
Tavita Pritchard will be Tavita Pritchard.
Campbell, we'll give Jayden Daniels the Jason Campbell treatment.
Oh, four coordinators in 5 years.
Yeah,
that poor kid. I know if that happens to Tavita Pritchard, I hope he moves up because he's got the goods. Hopefully, it's not David Blau. Pritchard's been our quarterback coach for how long?
The way some of our fans talk, you think we should bring you would think they'd want us to bring back Eric Bieniemy.
No.
I still see people caping for that guy.
Run game coordinator in Chicago. I think he's run game coordinator. Oh, there you go, Dev. Yeah.
How you gonna be a run game coordinator when you take a quarterback that played one game? You're like, throw it 600 times, my friend.
Yep.
Development.
Well, I do have some questions for you though, guys. Oh, Dev's having storm issues, so I don't know if he's gonna be there. He's trying. There's Ryan. What's up, Ryan?
What's up, guys?
Hey, man. What's on
your mind? That screen name really is an understatement.
Jaylen equals.
All right. So first off, we're gonna take a shot, to Jaylen.
Cheers. You know what?
God bless them. And then we're gonna put a fat lip in.
Zipper. Don't have that.
So, Phil, man, you hit the nail on the head, man. With everything that had happened today, I mean, the first half literally went as best as it could have, especially with the turnovers. And even though that we did not get any points out of that initially, and obviously having the kicker issues with Gay, that 58-yard field goal, I think you said it was, there's no way you're going to trust a new kicker coming on the team to make that. There's no way. So I agree with the play calling in that. I think the play calling was perfect in the beginning. We was mixing a lot of run. Now, with Mariota, taking a risk with him running the ball and getting injured, and then having who's our backup? Josh
Johnson.
Josh Johnson, right?
No, isn't it Sam Hartman?
No,
it is Josh.
It is Josh Johnson. Yeah. So taking that risk, okay, I get that, but that was still pretty risky with some of the draw plays that he had. Everything was okay in the first half. All right. Now the Debo interception, that was so unfortunate to happen. I mean, that was like we were driving. We were driving. We took so much time off the clock. Right. We were playing the possession game, and then unfortunately we got that doink off the head,
Yep.
But then, we came back. Lattimore, look, as much as we talk shit about him, he came up and this is what I'm going to say, they put him from the outside and put him in the nickel position. And then when they put him in that nickel, he covered better today,
Really?
And he got that pick off that nickel position.
It was a great pick.
No, and maybe it's lucky, fortunate, whatever it was. That's something that we needed. That's something that he needed to boost his confidence. Like the team rallied around him, and you could see it. And so after that first half, and again, like literally Phil hit every point with Ertz dropping an important catch every game.
Lane,
this is the downfall. Okay. So they come back, right? They get that touchdown on the fourth and goal. All right, that's fine. Whatever. Unlucky. Who's number 18? Is that Owens?
Tyler Owens.
Okay. So who was it that rushed Louvu? Who was it that rushed Pat? Because he had to make a decision. He had to make a decision either to stay and cover.
That was Owens. I believe that was
18 held back. So someone rushed Pat.
It was Louvu. I know what you're talking about.
It was Louvu, yeah. So Lou had to make a decision to either rush, because if he would have covered, Pat would have ran, right? So he made the decision to run, and then Owens, he got bumped by I think Wagner, and then he just lost coverage, and then that's where we got that touchdown there. So whatever, fine. 14-7, they come back, they score 21-7. That kickoff to Lane is what caused the issue with momentum for us. Even though it was the start of the second half, that mishap, right, put us on the 3. We get out of it, but we get out of it, right? And then it's 3rd and 5, and he has the ball in his hand, and he drops the pass, not being able for us to extend the play. And then that was the downfall really for the game. Why is it that McCaffrey wasn't in that position? I literally saw Lane tap him out of the huddle to go run to the sideline, and then they throw it to him and he drops it. I feel like McCaffrey has earned his spot with being a
Yeah.
sure-handed guy, especially with that toe tap. And from then on, the game just went to shit. We got away from running the ball. Um, I don't understand why this team doesn't play more swing passes to McNichols or Bill. They can both catch, on the run. Like fake a
So,
an HB run, from the shotgun position, and then throw it out to them to get
so
to make plays in
I will
space.
say this: the route that Lane basically ran a slant route on that
Mhm.
one that he dropped on 3rd and 5. That is one of the few routes he has in his route tree that he does. All right, that's the thing that other people don't realize. Lane came out of college basically with 2 routes to his name.
All the way up the
Yeah,
field.
go route,
Slant.
but
That's
they're not throwing the go route to him.
No, they're not.
because he doesn't get out. He's not getting separation.
He's not
The only time he
sure-handed
does
enough.
is
What
if
was
he
it?
gets
Wasn't it
moving.
last week where he had I think it was a post route against the Cowboys. It was like 20 and in, and he had the ball hit his hands and he dropped it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's not sure-handed like Luke. Luke has earned his spot. He's
No, I know.
so
I'm just
much
saying
better on.
that's why he was in on that particular route. Now
What's
Luke
up,
should
Troy?
have been in there too, but anyway. Now
Yeah.
Marcus Edelin just on the side note says that Terry isn't hurt. He held him out of the game because he was out of reach.
All
All
right.
right, cool. That's actually good to know.
Yeah. Boom.
But
Spot on, Ryan. Aaron's with you.
My thing
I
though
believe-
with
I believe that.
Luke, Luke has earned a spot, dude. He is so dangerous in that punt return. I don't care if he returns one, if he does great, but he's getting us to the 40 like every fucking time.
Yeah.
And then they stopped putting Debo back there for obvious reasons. We don't want to injure him.
Yeah.
But Luke is doing so much more than Lane, and he has proved and earned his spot. And he gets more, and I don't know if you guys have noticed this though. Mariota gets more touches to Luke than JD with Luke.
He
Have you
does.
guys,
Yeah.
is that like a second team thing or like
that might be part of it. I think
He had 3 targets today.
Jayden does not trust Luke for whatever reason.
yeah, I don't know why. I mean,
Even though he hasn't
he
really-
had the open
Last
pass.
week, he went to Robbie Chosen more than Luke.
Yeah, 4 times. 5
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's wild.
There was
Luke
that touchdown that he
was-
had where he was open on the left hand side against the Bears. I don't know if you ever like who was it? Gosh, I can't think of his name. He was a former lineman for us, but
Montez Sweat.
no. He was a former offensive lineman back in the 90s.
Oh.
I can't think of his name right now, but he did a breakdown on the play, and the play was so well.
Ross Tucker?
No, I'll send you the
Mark
play once I
Schlereth.
find it.
Was it
Mark
Mark-
Mark Schlereth, yeah.
Oh,
He came up with this great. He showed the play when Luke was open. That was a scheme design where McCaffrey was open and he ran it in against the Bears.
Oh, yeah.
But-
Almost like a pick play, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like a pick play, but it was a fake screen,
Yeah,
and then they
that's right.
brought out the lineman to
Beautiful.
block, and then McCaffrey seeped out and 10 yards in, he got the catch for a touchdown.
Luke drove forward like he was blocking and then just released off his man and got wide
Dude,
open.
perfect, dude. I mean, the game.
That's why that's why I'm not as shitty on the play calling, because it's like, well, we know that when we execute, we make things happen.
So let me ask you this, right? In the beginning of the year, right, Bill was running in and then to the outside and making runs. Why is it that they're just running up the middle in a shotgun position? They
no pulling of the line. We haven't seen line pull in almost 2 games. 2 full
Yeah,
games.
it's been so bad.
I don't know.
Why is Bill not being? You need to give him until he can find the space. Just shift it to the left or to the right a little. Don't let him run it up
This
the middle
feels
every
like
time.
last year when mid-season we just stopped doing the run plays that work.
All of them.
Yeah,
And here's the thing.
that was a kill for us in the second half. We just stopped running the ball. Yeah, we're down 2 touchdowns, but you can still manage the game. And you were like what we were doing. We were throwing the ball to the left, short screen to Nichols and let him run. Who catches the ball and runs with fucking power. Anytime somebody he has squared up, he's gonna knock him. He's gonna run through it. There was one play where he did it this game, but
he goes down forward. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
No, this last year, right? We start off the season. We're running gap concepts in the run game with Brian Robinson, and we're able to run the ball. And then all of a sudden, Brian goes out. We go to a zone concept, and then Brian comes back, and we just continue to run the zone concept, which he doesn't do well. All right.
And that's where you saw flashes of Rodriguez.
With a moving line. With a lot of the pulls and everything else. Like I said, it's such a Shanahan line. When the line moves, and then he gets to pick the hole and go. He is not, and when you're running up the middle like that, you're pretty much running gap concept, which is not why we drafted Bill in the first place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have three. I'm sorry, go ahead, Steve.
Terry had 3 catches for 24 yards on 3 targets with
54 yards.
I'm sorry, looking at Luke. 3 catches, 54 yards on 4 targets with the touchdown. So,
that touchdown was pretty, by the way.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
Both
beautiful.
Vintage Terry, man.
3 catches he made are like that.
None of those were easy catches.
Right there.
None of those were easy catches.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
And hopefully that shuts down the haters a little bit. You know,
he needed that game.
He did. And that second catch though that he had with his elbow and his right thigh, I believe, that was money, man. I mean, I don't know how many people make that catch.
The sideline catch.
The sideline catch. Yeah.
Not many people. He just has a weird way to get his body in that angle.
There's one thing I wanted to talk, because I know Phil's big on the blocking with the tight ends, and so there's one thing I wanted to ask him. Right, so Bates and Sennett are good. Ertz has been good in the past with catching, right, making those key catches for us. This year, obviously, not so much. The one catch that Sennett got that you were praising on him, this is what I'm going to question you on. He had 10 yards ahead of him to be able to make that first down before catch. He has the speed and he can block. Why? What I don't understand is why aren't they switching this position with Ertz and having him block, or maybe going jumbo, you know what I mean, and play action a run to a pass to Sennett.
You watch this show pretty religiously, right?
I do every day, man.
Okay.
My guys.
Okay. Have I not said, why the hell don't we find ways to pass out of some of these 3 tight end sets?
Bro,
We've got 3 tight ends who can catch the ball.
It blows my mind. Everyone says, oh, when you're in a jumbo set, they're anticipating the run. Great. Let them anticipate the run.
Action, bootleg.
Because if we get a play, if we are running the ball, we got 3 big boys on that top of the 5 line to be able to block and get something. Bounce it outside. And if it's not there, play action it and then get it to Sennett. He was drafted for speed and his awareness of the field and to be able to catch. That guy's a baller, and we're underutilizing him, and it's becoming a waste of a pick because we're just using him for blocking. Bates is just a blocker, right? We can all agree on that.
Bates is underrated hands, though.
But he has good hands. He has good hands. He's used as a 6 lineman.
He has 3 catches on the year. He's making $4.13 million. So I think he's up to like 1.35 catches per year. This is the last season we're seeing of Ertz. That they brought back Ertz on another 1-year deal. I think next year is going to be the Sennett's year, unless they go out and get another tight end. But it's towards the end of the year.
I mean, that's what I like to think is that it's just that Ertz's name carries so much weight.
He has
trust.
Like
Bobby Wagner.
It does.
You can't
he has trust.
Not play him.
Yeah. Well, he caught his 800th pass.
He did.
Right? Reception. So he's up there with the big dogs, with the Gonzalez's and the Gates and whatnot.
Dropped his 6th pass of the year, though.
I will tell you right now, playoff Ertz is different. We saw that last year.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Right?
Well,
the guy.
That ain't happening this year because we ain't going to the playoff.
No, true. But honestly, you know what? I don't think so. I still think this schedule's tough. And I mentioned it last week. And I told Steve to take a look at it. We got the Monday night. We had the Cowboys, right, prime time. Then we had this Monday night game. Then we got the Sunday night game.
Seahawks.
And then we got to go to fucking Spain. And then we
had Detroit first.
Oh, Detroit and then Spain, which is Detroit's another primetime game.
Phenomenal. Detroit's
another 4:00 game. And then we go to Spain. What the fuck?
We better not lose Miami.
We were supposed to be the new darlings.
Yeah.
After last season. They wanted us. the NFL was like, we're gonna put these guys on all the featured games because this is the greatest story in the history of football.
It was a great
can't put it
story,
on a
man. It
pedestal.
is no, that was, but it is a great story. Like the single-handedly best rookie year from any quarterback. Now, people are going to say sophomore slump for Jay. I can't say that yet because he's been injured,
Yeah.
and I think right now because I don't know how what the severity is of his hamstring is, if it was hyperextended or whatever it was. I could see him playing Sunday, but I could not see him play Sunday. But I think Seattle's beatable. You know what I mean? But the thing is, losing Tunsil, losing Kinslaw in the
Kinlaw
middle,
has been losing.
Endurance.
That hurts.
that hurts big time.
But then
But
again, what did Johnny Newton do as soon as he came in? Got a sack and then got a stupid
Stupid.
penalty.
He even
that
threw
was
his,
frustrating. Can I tell you right now? Would you have not fucking hit Pat Mahomes like that if you had to?
Yeah,
I
but
would have
literally-
put my fingers
let
inside of his face mask, started trying to gouge
he
eyes
let his
out.
hands
At that
up.
point.
He let
I
his hands up.
I told my wife, she was watching the game. I was like, look, I hope he hits him so hard that he goes from Kermit the Frog to Piggy,
Yeah.
and his voice just changes, bro. Like I was super big mad, bro. But I don't wish injury upon anyone. I just that was a frustration
No,
tackle.
by the end of that game, like when Pacheco got his leg hurt, I was like, I hope it snaps right off at this point.
Man.
I mean, by
Definitely a
tomorrow
letdown.
I'll feel differently, but not right in the moment.
Yeah.
But
a big
the thing is, Eric, it's funny because Aaron Shearer brought this up. They thought Coleman played better than Tunsil at left tackle. I don't know about better because Tunsil's been one of the best tackles in football this year too. But Coleman came in and did his thing. I have no problems with Brandon Coleman at left tackle. I think he should have never been moved. Now I understand they wanted to upgrade. And they thought, well, Coleman's mobile. We'll put him at guard. We'll upgrade the guard position. And I think that they messed up some of that chemistry on the line because last year that line chemistry was cooking.
Well, the reports also said that Coleman was slacking, like mentally slacking.
Plus powers.
Didn't look like he was mentally slacking a tackle. Maybe he was mentally slacking at guard.
Or maybe he's like, oh, I'm back in my original position. I'm gonna bust my ass now. I mean, but there were reports that he was being lazy. He wasn't studying. Those are the reports. I don't know if it's any true or not, but
well, those are
I
the guys
mean-
that you got to get off the field, man. You don't want to be a Jamarcus Russell where they give you a tape and say to review it, and then he goes back.
oh
and
yeah,
review
I
it.
read. Of course, I read. Blank tape, motherfucker.
Right, it's a blank tape. But look, some positives though for the defensive line in that first half. So did Witt get downgraded from calls, or was it Quinn making the calls?
No, Witt still
Same.
makes the calls. Quinn said that because he's on the headset and he's constantly in communication with defense and offense that he just cannot do the calls.
Yeah.
So whatever they did in the first half, putting Luvu as a DN and having him eat, that was causing so much pressure and giving Martin.
And I called for this last week.
Martin, dude, that's what I'm saying. Let Luvu. I don't remember the stat, but it was something ridiculous. I think Luvu was the number one player last year with pressures and hits on QBs playing in that position. And when he was rushing, it gave. All right, what's Martin's? I don't know Martin's first name. I'm sorry, he's still new to me. Number 55.
Jacob.
But when he comes in, he pushes wide and then he cuts back in quickly. And that's like his move. I don't know if you guys have seen it. He'll drag the lineman out and then cut back in quick because he has the speed and get the sack. He was doing that with Dak in the beginning of the first half. And that 15-20 before they scored their touchdown, like Martin was out there pressuring Dak. And I'm all in with Martin right now if he keeps playing the way he is without the players that we've lost with Armstrong.
I will say this: I missed on Martin. I didn't. After the preseason, I was like, he's just another guy.
Me
I
too.
was wrong about that one. I will say
I'm
that.
with you, and I'm happily wrong to be about it. For him to
because
be able to put pressures on us,
Yeah.
or pressure on the team. He was the only one putting pressure. He got the sack. I think he got 2 sacks on him, right?
He had 2 sacks today. Yes.
Yeah, he had 2 sacks, and
Did
then Von Miller is a waste of breath right now. He's not doing anything, and
Vaughn, the thing is that Vaughn, if he plays limited snaps, does better. But
he is playing limited. He's not ball. I think he played I think I looked before I joined on. I think he only had like 15 or 16 snaps today. He didn't have too many.
felt like I saw him more, but maybe but
Hey, Ryan, going back to your
I'm
point
wrong.
on Frankie Luvu. So this season, not excluding today, he has 180 snaps in coverage to 126 versus passing the
That's a
pass
problem.
rush.
That's a big
too
problem.
lopsided. I feel like it should be the other way around because when he was a free runner, like you said last year, he was just causing havoc, and that's where he was so successful. But 180 in the pass, 126 in the rushing.
That's not a good ratio,
It
man.
ain't gonna
He's
work.
not a good zone guy. I mean, why do we get Madrano? We got Madrano for the speed,
That's what I said, man.
and it makes no sense. Madrano's
Try it.
He's
Try
only
it.
special teams.
Try
He's
it.
on there on special teams.
Isn't that what we got him for?
Yeah, for speed. To
But
be able to cover. I mean, whether he can cover or not, he can get there, right?
He's a tweener, man. And I guarantee he's faster east-west than Bobby Wagner is. Maybe
Oh,
not north-south,
100%.
but east-west. And every time we see Bobby Wagner coverage, just like, oh, man. Same with Louva, man. Don't see any of those guys in coverage.
No.
I don't know. But like you said, Jacob Martin had a good day on defense. Newton had a good day. Quan got 14 tackles. Did another bad game, dude. This has got to be the end of Quan Martin, too, at the end of the season. They can't deal with Quan Martin at safety anymore, man. The bad
I think
angles,
Revo plays better back there. I mean, well, Revo plays more in the box. He's tackled.
He's a banger.
And when he hits people, he's been banging people this year.
Yeah.
But liability, on the back end, that one touchdown not a touchdown, but that one catch. I don't know if Phil was talking about it in the chat that McGee couldn't cover anyone. He didn't have the best game. McGee he'll get better. That's what I'm hoping. Like he can he can stop the run when needed, but coverage is not his forte. But I don't think, and this is what I don't know if you were speaking on this specific play, Phil, but when Kelsey got that catch for like 60 yards, and Pat Mahomes had extended the play, and then Kelsey was blocking on that end, and everyone was covering. No one expected him to come off like that, and
That's not that. I don't put McGee on that one because
okay. I didn't know if you were talking about that because I was like, no one could have predicted that because he blocked.
No,
and everyone was in coverage, and then the play got extended so long that Kelsey, being the player that he was like, all right, cool. Let me just branch out, and boom, 60 yards.
Yeah, that was just an awareness play by Kelsey. No. There was a down. Okay, so there was back-to-back passes to Kelsey or in the first half, at that he blew coverage on, and they were both. One was a first down, the other one was a first down, and a bunch after that, where he just lost. He just went right by him, and then one thing was an in route or a cross,
and it came out where he caught it with his fingertips, right?
He just lost him, and the other one was the one that was a corner route that he lost him on. And then he lost 83. Whoever that white wide receiver is for Kansas City. Lost him. Just completely.
The other tight end. Yeah.
Gray.
Yeah.
Gray.
Gray.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lost him completely in coverage too. And I'm like, bro, I should not see you. I should not see you blatantly lose coverage on 3 different plays with tight ends. Like that, it should not be that apparent. Where I don't even have to go back to the replay and say who lost coverage on that. I saw it as it was happening. I was like, Mark McGee, because and here's the thing: everybody tells you, he's fast. He lacks awareness. Like he lacks any kind of sense in the pass, and when he's in pass coverage, he's another linebacker who, if he's moving north and south,
yes,
he can do.
I think that's what we have. We have Wagner, who's a good mic to be able to call, the defense, but can't cover. I think we have 3 downhill linebackers.
Yeah, we don't have anybody who can cover sideline to sideline.
No one.
Speed.
But that's where Madrano comes in. That's what it was so. So this is gonna be crazy. People are going to be questioning Adam Peters's draft picks now.
They are.
Is Madrano holding up to what he needs to be? Yeah, we had the same linebacker coach that he had in college.
UCLA. Yep.
UCLA. He's not doing what he needs to do. I mean, the switch with Marshawn being at the nickel was a great change up today. Sanders still didn't have a great game, but not a bad game. He missed a tackle or two. Quan, I mean, I jinxed him 2 games ago.
Quan,
when you texted me.
Quan,
Yeah.
rucked or stepped on by a ball carrier at least once a game.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure he is.
And I thought Quan was like kind of proved himself last year to be a safety who was willing to come up and hit people. And he plays the run well. That's what's amazing. It's like, how do you come up and play the run well?
Yeah.
But if you're in open field, you're just getting run over.
The thing is, I think we have decent players like Quan. I'm not giving up on him. But if we could have two legitimate safeties and play Quan like a Jeremy Chin,
Yeah.
play him in the box. Marshawn, I still don't. I call him, Marshawn ladderless. He's not Lattimore, he's ladderless. And today he needed that game. So hopefully this, boosts him, even though we lost, but just his own confidence. But I think we still have key young players that could play. They just got to play in different positions. Can Quan play?
Will Harris has been the worst thing that's happened to this defense, and that's what
he was supposed to be such a huge piece, and he's done.
Oh,
he was going to give us.
What was his injury? Like hamstring or
I
something?
have no idea.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one second, but it's a season ender.
Yeah.
But
and hopefully Tunsil's not out for a while too, because that stinks. But
yeah, I don't know. Well, it's on to Seattle, guys, and that's not going to get any easier. I think Seattle's
Will Harris suffered a fractured right fibula.
Oh, dude, that's bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, you might just retire after that at his age. When's the trade deadline?
November 4th.
Dude, Lockett is trying to get the fuck out of.
I thought he signed in. I thought he was going to Vegas. Am I
he is? Oh, wow. Oh, well, Pete Carroll, that makes sense.
Yeah, he joined the right today.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. So him and Gino reunited from Seattle back in Bay. Lockett would have been a good pickup. He'd been a solid veteran pickup.
Lockett would have been great because he can go deep. I mean, he's not a big guy, but he can go deep too.
Yep.
Especially down the seams.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Is there anyone that's out there right now that you'd be willing to trade? Because we have no picks. We have no picks right now.
We have 6. 1, 3, 5, 6, 6, 7. 6, 7.
6, 7.
Hold
Still don't know what the fuck that means.
I don't either. My kids won't stop.
My daughter said, "Hey, 6'9". I'm like, no, it's not 6'9".
We have a first, a third, a fifth, a seventh, and 2 6. So we have 6 picks. 1, 3, 5, 7, 6, 6.
We need a 2. We need a 2.
We do need a 2. Hopefully you can take.
Do you pay Payne? Payne shows up on his contract year. He always shows up on his contract year.
Disappears.
And then disappears.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's a tough question. He's the only one worth trade value right now, like solid value, that you could probably move for a pick and get a compensatory pick afterwards too. But I don't know, man. At this point, if your season's going the way ours is, would you become a buyer? I don't know. I think usually you're a seller when your season's
too
going
early right now. I think so.
But we don't know. The trade deadline is hard to say, man. I don't know. Payne's the only one I could see beating them put on the trade block. I just don't see anyone else being that valuable to someone.
No.
No one's playing out of their mind to go. Deb made a point earlier. Yeah, you're going to see these guys on 1-year deals go into a contender, but who's really playing out of their mind? Vaughn's not.
Yeah. No one on defense.
Besides Payne. I mean, you could move Lattimore, but I think the dead cap would be too much. But
you can't move Kinlaw because you just signed him.
Monster deal. Big deal. Yeah. And he's playing well too. So I think Lattimore will be gone at the end of the season just because of the contract. But
what about Debo?
When the season first started,
earlier this season, I was like,
keep this guy. But if he continue,
because we only got him on a what? Like it
1 year.
Was 2. Okay. I thought it was 2-year, 1-year contention.
This is the 1-year deal. Debo.
No. He had another year left.
So we have him in 27.
Yeah, I thought it was 2 years, but 1 year guaranteed.
I mean, it is. This is the final year. Next year is a void year. The next 4 years are void. So essentially, he's going after this season unless we choose to pay him.
Yeah.
but he's not going to.
Yeah, we have nothing, man.
I knew there was some caveat there where it wasn't just.
But his cap hit is only $12.4 million next year.
You know what's going to be interesting, though? All these one-year deals that we have with the older guys. Like, who's going to fill in those spots? Who's going to fill in those spots?
Draft picks. Need draft picks. That's all you need.
6 is not enough, man. I mean,
it's not. All right, I think we're gonna shut this down. We say we are gonna go 30, went for an hour, but this was awesome. Ryan, I'm glad you jumped on and talked with us, man.
Hey, man, thanks for letting me stay as long as I did, man.
Stick around real quick at the end before you don't hang up.
Yeah, stick around.
All right, guys, thank you for listening. Aaron, Tim, Troy, Marcus, Tia, all the guys who chimed in the chat. Thank you so much, Greg. We'll be back Thursday night to preview the Seattle Seahawks game. So
hey, we need him back right here. Hail.
We need Jayden back.
Bring that man back. That beautiful.
Yes, we need him. All right, guys.
Brown man.
We'll see you Thursday night, 8:35 p.m. Probably be late, but we'll see you then. Thanks, Aaron. Peace and hail.